Hey guys, 1 second. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? Good weekend, good start to the day. Okay, so listen, today I've done no trades on the personal account, no trades on the personal account, and one trade on the funded. For those of you who know that I generally don't like trading on Mondays until US session, and I was at the hospital, so I didn't want to risk taking any trades on the personal account, but this is what I took. So this chart was sent out to members earlier this morning, and look, as we're coming into pre-US Open, the day we're up like what was it at this price 40, 30, probably about $50 on the day. And this is the only time of the day that I'll do momentum entries. Remember, guys, I don't do them during UK session or European session, only through the US as we're coming into Comex Open and pre-US. So we've got the wick down, momentum entry above the highs, and in fact, I'll show you because it's slightly different pricing on the futures market. Um, I exited just before the even handle. So let's have a look. So bring this down. Da, da, da. So we can see the realized P&L. Let's just see where I accounts, orders, position, orders closed, filled. Have a look. Doesn't show it much there. Okay. So anyway, you can see all the P&L there, but basically it was this trade. I'm not quite sure how you get the maybe you do it here. No, I don't know where you get the trades up on the chart, but effectively, it was just momentum buy, and you can see here we've got the big even handle, 4600. Closed it all off just before the 4600. Boom, done. That was where that P&L came from, and takes us just over 4% up on the account. Got another couple of $1,000 to do, and then we'll drop in some payout requests. So last week we got the accounts passed and a bit of profit, $1,400 profit, and then this week we're gonna go for it. Who else we got in here? Lightning, good afternoon. Srini, good afternoon or good evening, depending where you're based. Sandra, good afternoon. Yeah, quiet start, quiet start. Um, Judging by the comments that are coming out from Mr. Trump, the market mover, I'm not sure. Kaylin, good afternoon, sir. Did you manage to capture the breakout on gold after I sent the charts into the members channel? So if you now on Friday, I did do a lifetime offer because there was quite a few let's say regulars, and I was speaking particularly about Kaylin and who else was I speaking about? Vic, who basically at their final straw about giving up trading, and then they plunged into the lifetime offer, and there's quite a few of you that I see regulars here on YouTube. So I said, look, I'm going to do the lifetime offer um, on Friday, and I said I'll do it for 24 hours. Now, there was a few people that tried to fulfill that um, offer, but unfortunately, the Klarna option wasn't working for 3 people. So if you're one of those people, just drop me a private message on Telegram, um, and I will try and help you out. There's commander chief who was doing it. I sent him some private information that may help. So he was one of the guys. I did send a slightly different option to him because it wasn't working. He tried a couple of times. So if you do want the uh, to take up on the lifetime offer, I'm going to post it one more time today because, like I said, there was a few people that did try it on Friday and it didn't work for whatever reason. So I'm going to post this link right now. Um, where's the chat? Okay, here we go. Disappeared. So there you go. There's the link. Um, that is going to grant you access to a lifetime in MOC membership. So if you've got any questions, fire them in. It will be live for 24 hours. Don't know where I'm getting some of these numbers from, but yeah, it'll be live for 24 hours. Nearly said it again, 14. Must be something about the number 14 in my head today. Um, uh, um, Giveaway of prop accounts. Potentially. Yeah, that could be an option. Right, I'm going to go to gold. I'm going to see if we could get a potential false break from this area. So look, I'm not interested in this now, but we have come up to this previous structure. The cells still look good underneath this area. This can go now. Oh, where's that? Well, I'll still wait for that actually because I've got 15. To be fair, we can sell underneath the low of that candle right now. Let me change screens. Damn it. I might miss this. TV. Let's see. Let me see what that is. No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the 30. So I'm going to let it, if it goes, it goes, but I'll wait for the 30. So essentially, we're going to go back to trading view right now because we've got 23 minutes to kill until with the 30-minute candle closes. So I'm going to show you what we're looking at and why. And let me just put a little bit of background music on, and then I can be relaxed. Now, so did anyone see that video I did regarding that YouTube guru that lets his account go 55, 75, 85% offside and then looks at it to bank like 10 pips? Unbelievable. So has anyone seen that video? Because he did it again on Friday. Did it again on Friday. I was like, uh, yeah, someone sent me a message, and I was like, what is this fool doing? So look, this is what we're looking at. This we've seen. Yes, we can go possible buys above here, but it's an area where I think we could see a rejection. And all this hype about what's going on with the ceasefire or the peace talks. How many times have we seen this? It's peace talks, and then everything goes back to Shitsville again. So this is what I'm kind of expecting. But I just want to see a confirmation that we're going to have sellers come in at this price point. So we're going to wait for 30-minute closure. If you're aggressive, guys, you can sell under this 15-minute low, which is what I was initially looking at. But I'm going to wait for the 30. I want to see how this 30 candle closes. Cheers, lightning. So yeah, this listen, for those people that do stream live and want to come across as educators or show that they're actually helping people. Listen, one thing that you've got to be very crystal clear on there's no way that letting someone get their account into 75, 80% drawdown is showing them anything. Yeah. To then exit for 10 pips. He's showing a win rate of like 540 wins and 80 losses, and he's not had a loss all year. Well, look, the way that they manage trades, you only need one loss to wipe your account out. So anyone that is taking those kind of risks for such small gains, you have to ignore it. As good as the strike rate looks, and as good as I don't know if he's got the gift of the gab or not, but he must have something because he's got like 125,000 subscribers. But from what I've seen in two shows, best thing you can do is avoid that like the plague. Um, yeah. So as I was saying, guys, we're just waiting now for this candle to close. If we get a close here, we're good to go. Um, and we can look for a sell setup. So the setup is we're waiting for a seller candle. Next candle, we're going to wait for a wick up and then we'll sell the low. But we've got 19 minutes to wait. 19 minutes to wait before we can even contemplate a sell. Let's have a look at the DAX. Okay, so yeah, that looks like it's moved. But possible buys on the DAX would be on a close above 22. I'll skip on the BPCs here. I'm still favoring a move lower on indexes. That'd be my preference. I don't think there's really enough encouragement from what we're hearing fundamentally. Technically speaking, indexes, I mean, if we look at them from a technical standpoint, let's have a look where we're coming to. Okay, so we've come down to this level that we spoke about last week. If the candle closes like this, then we can look for a corrective move tomorrow. But remember, this is just a correction, okay? It's a correction because we've got an impulsive move down. Yes, we've come into support, but there's nothing here to confirm that this is going to start the next impulsive move higher. So I would just expect a correction to come up to form a lower high and then to maybe test these lows again or maybe even break these lows. So all we have to do is be very, very disciplined, sit on the sidelines and wait for those opportunities. Yeah, exactly. DAX buying if we get a close above here. And I prefer the DAX buying to the Nasdaq buying. And the reason for that is this here. See this? That big candle and clear space to trade into? Well, that's ideal. That's what we're looking for. We want to be trading into those kind of ranges. But my preference right now, as I said, is definitely going to lie with gold at the minute. Now, I'm just going to be putting that underneath that support level there, which is 45.22, yeah, 0.3. So let's just do that. So, Erin, good afternoon. Hi, Mark. Understand why you might go bearish on the next trade. I'm feeling bulls this afternoon in NY. I've already had my bullish trade. We've already had our breakout trade. So as I was showing the guys at the beginning of the stream, where is it? Here we go. So we bought this breakout here. So Effectively, this was a momentum entry. As price broke this high. The only time I do momentum entries, as I spoke last week, is through New York Open and like pre-NY Open, COMEX Open. That's the only time I'll do it. I won't do it through the European session. Once bitten, twice shy, let's call it. So we had nice $20 out of this move, $21. So as you can see, we got $620 profit across. It's the only trade we've had. $621 profit across all the accounts. No trades on the personal account. So we're just waiting now for this 30-minute to close. If we get a bearish candle, we're gonna hit the trigger. Or I am. Who else we got in here today? Yeah, so like I was saying, I don't know if you were in earlier, but I did mention there was 4 people on Friday that tried to fill out the Klarna way of fulfilling the lifetime subscription. So there was a few issues with Klarna. I'm not quite sure what it was. It was showing YouTube glitched, showing only 1 views. We're back. So yeah, as I was saying, we offered a lifetime subscription on Friday that was valid for 24 hours. Just posted the link right now. There was some glitches on Klarna, wouldn't let anyone complete the process for whatever reason. So I'm reposting it again today. I know Commander-in-Chief had 2 or 3 attempts at it, and it just would not let him go through for whatever reason. So, guys, if you do have any issues or you want to try and take up that lifetime offer, I'm reposting it today for 24 hours. It's the last Stripe link that's posted in the chat. After that, it will be gone, and the next time it comes back, I have no idea. Literally, we were having a good old chinwag on Friday. There was quite a few regulars in here. There was a few members. And we got onto Kalin's success after nearly quitting. We got onto Vic's success after nearly quitting. After a few years in the industry, trying a few different traders, educators, and systems. And they got to the end of the tether with just making payment after payment and not seeing the success. So I literally spoke with the guys. Both said, listen, at the end of the day, if you're going to take this seriously, you have to commit to one style of trading. And it doesn't have to be me, it's just one style, because there's so many different educators out there and people that you go, oh, look at them, they're always making money, or they make huge hits. Fantastic, Srini. Yeah, well, that'll be 9th and 10th of May. Lovely. Here he is, Mr. Vic. Just talking about you, mate. Nearly give it up, and now he's lifetime in the job and about to get his 3rd payout. Good man. Good man. This is what we like to see. Who else we got in here today? So, yeah, if you've just arrived, I've seen there's a few new viewers. Yeah, we've got the lifetime subscription. It's on for 24 hours. It will go off this time tomorrow. Now, tomorrow there's going to be no live stream here because it's just a members live stream. If you're enjoying the vibes, don't forget to, yes, please, like, shares, and subscribe. So we're waiting. We've got 11 minutes to wait. And the reason I'm waffling about the lifetime right now is because we've got to wait for this 30-minute candle to close. Mr. Bolos, good afternoon. How the devil are you? All the better for banking some pips. Did you catch the breakout? Who caught the breakout? The one that I shared in the members group. Vic missed it. Come on, Anna. Give me some good news. Tell me you caught it. Yep, we're just waiting for this candle to close. If it closes bearish, anything like it is doing now, we're gonna get the cells fired up. Uh, I know what I need to do. I'm just gonna bring this one. Okay, I'll leave this one here for now. 9 minutes. Nick M, I talked myself out of that trade due to the way the candle wicked up first. So if I don't reply, I'm doing my normal job whilst listening. Hey, Nick, no worries, buddy. And listen, I'd rather you talk yourself out of a trade and not taking it and then looking back and going, next time I'll take it, okay? There's a great saying, I'd rather be a pilot on the floor wishing I was in the air than a pilot in the air wishing I was on the floor. So it's a lot easier to take a trade and get back into it when you're calm and collected, but it's a lot more difficult to get yourself out of a bad trade. So always remember that. If you miss it, you miss it. No harm done. But if you get into a bad trade, you can be pretty screwed if you don't have the right temperament to get yourself out of it. That means cutting trades, and not many people like doing that. So I want to get this sell. But we've got 5 minutes. Don't need that anymore. That can go. And that's what we'll look to trade down to. Any questions, guys, while we're waiting for this candle to close? I tell you what, let's go over to let's do it on MetaTrader. I'm going to take it on both, but that's if it sets up. Got to wait for it to close. What's going on? There we go. Anyone having issues with YouTube because it keeps disappearing on my side? So if you have just registered or logged in, guys, Mr. Armand, good afternoon, sir. How are you? No issues your side. Okay, so there, see, it's glitching on my studio, so I'm not sure why that is. Mr. Webster, bloody hell. They're all coming in. Good, good, good. Everyone's starting the. Either it's very quiet on Monday work. Um, um, so just waiting now, guys. Look at this. All it needs to do is close bearish, guys. It just needs to close bearish. As soon as it closed bearish, in fact, I've just had a message from Commander Chief. So we're let me just check. Commander Chief, are you online right now? Are you on YouTube? If you are, welcome to the team. So we just got one of our YouTube regulars has just joined. So we'll add you afterwards. I'm not sure if he's in because I'm not seeing any chats from him today. But if you are, welcome, welcome. Ah, here he is. There you go. Welcome to the team. After the live stream, I'll send you some links with all the channels. So yeah, I was just I didn't know if you were on the live stream. I was just replied to your WhatsApp message. So we're waiting for a bearish close on this candle for a potential short, but the last few minutes have not. Hmm. Okay, if it closes like this, I won't be taking it. I want to see a little bit more commitment. I want to see body down here somewhere. Got 3 minutes, so it can drop. Danny's den. All right, go on there. Who's this? Hi, Danny. I'm very well, thank you. Is this someone new to the stream? Because unless you've changed your YouTube name. If you've changed your YouTube name, I don't know who it is. But Danny, welcome to the stream. Oh, Danny from how could I? How are you, mate? Yeah, so we're just waiting for a bearish candle close on gold. Now, if we don't get bearish candle close, there's going to be no setup here. There's going to be no setup. It's good to hear, mate. So this is where I just need to check. So, because I know a few Dannies, I've just messaged one right now on Powell's speech. 1 hour left. Yeah, my trades don't last that long. Powell's speech in 30 minutes. Average hold time for my trades right now is around 5-6 minutes. And that's usually. Oh, okay. So, uh, right, come on, Danny. You're gonna have to give me a clue. I don't know which Danny it is now. Is it Danny Chowdhury? Or is it? I've just messaged someone who's gone, nah, not me. Ah, there we go. Right. I would never have guessed with Danny's Den. I thought it was someone else, Danny. Right, no worries. How are you, mate? Not seen you for a while. You've not been active in the groups. Okay, so that's it. That candle's closed. Hmm. I'm gonna sit out that one. Let's see what Powell has to say. Uh, if we'd have closed with a nice strong bearish candle down here, and we got this wick up now, I'd definitely look at it. So let's go back to YouTube Trading View. Not gonna get a trade there. Uh, dear me, guys, this is quiet session. What's sold? So let's see what Powell's talking about. Oh, it's been put back. It was at 3 o'clock. It's been put back to 3:30 now. This morning it showed 3:30. So yeah, who was that said Amar? So yeah, it's 3:30 now. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. It was originally at 3 o'clock. So due to participate in a moderated discussion at Harvard University in Massachusetts, audience questions expected. I think. Yeah, I read something. I did read something like that when I was at the hospital. They're putting him on something like 12 million a year, aren't they? And a 10 million stay-up bonus. I mean, whichever way he looks at it, he's got himself 10 million quid, right? They stay up, he's got himself 10 million. If they don't stay up, he's gonna leave or get sacked, and he's got himself 10 million. Uh, I don't, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with this Spurs team. But I would like to get a short on gold. I really would. But so the reason I want a short on gold is look, the move up right now, I believe, in gold in and indexes is primarily because Trump said something about peace talks and they're going well. But on the flip side of this, we also know that they've also sent over 5, 6, 7, 10,000 foot soldiers. Um, so they're bracing for a ground invasion, and they're talking about potential peace talks. So for me, it's a toss of a coin. So any rally right now, unless there's something really substantial behind it, I'm not a big believer. Um, and I kind of want to sell this. But as I say, you can't. I wanted a bigger bearish candle, but I'm not going to take it. But if you want to take it, guys, take it. I would have been triggered now. Look, so if I'd have taken it, I would have been triggered. So let's see what happens. See where 50 pips is. So that's where 50 pips is. Go on, just go and hit it. I'd rather be right and not in the trade than be. There we go. So we would have hit TP1. it would have hit TP1. The question is now, would it continue or would we get stopped at break even? So we'd be at break even now, guys. All right. Okay, that would be 100 points. This would be TP2. Just look at that. Now, regardless, we haven't lost anything here, guys. We haven't lost anything. And if it shoots down, give forms of support, then we can look for a potential BPC trade. But as I said, my bias right now is I'm looking for sells. I believe that just looking at where the market is positioned, I think with inflation risk, that's just going to add to yield increase. So dollar up, and it's going to weigh on gold prices. You took it on the 15. The 15 you could take if you get a close below now. So didn't get to the 10 pips or the 100 pips, and it's pulling back now. So like I was saying, if you wanted to trade the 15, I'd want to close below this 15 support, and then you could look to fill that wick. But I just think gold's a lot nicer on the higher time frames right now in terms of clarity. Now I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but I'm just going to you can tell I've got a young daughter. I've got Moana playing in the background. Now, if we get above this area, as Powell's speaking, buy stops above here. Buy stops above here, targeting, I can't see the numbers, whatever that is, 46.75. So, in fact, what is 45.58? 45. Yeah, see, right. So last week, I don't know who I was having a coaching session with or whether I was on live stream, but last week the futures market price was below the spot price. Does anyone know what that means? If the future price is below the spot price. Oh, I've lost the chat. So if the future price is below the spot price, does anyone know what that means? Never heard of it. So look, right? So look, this this is the future market price, okay? So the future market price is 4,587. Okay? The spot price is 4,559. So there's like a $30 difference. Now, there's nothing there's nothing it's not that there's bearish sentiment. I would call it a normal condition, right? When there's a difference is when what I spoke about last week. So when the spot price is above the future price, what that means is there's a premium Because if you think about anything, right, you always expect anything in the future to be more expensive than it is now, just in natural sort of inflationary prices, anything like that. So if you were to look at today's price right now on the future market and the spot market, you would always expect the future price to be more expensive than the spot price. But if it flips around and the spot price is more expensive than the future price, that's a really strong sentiment that the market is going to continue pushing higher. Why? Because there is demand for spot right now. So people are paying hard for gold right now. They think it's in demand. So a way that I always try and describe this is um, if you were to go and put your name down on the latest Lamborghini or the Rolls Royce or the Ferrari that comes out, you go and put your 10 grand, your 20 grand deposit down, and that'll give you a place that you know you're going to get number 20 or number 10 or number 5 that comes into the UK. Okay, so you're going to be fifth place, second place. You know you've got to wait 2 years or whatever. Now, what will happen is if you've got your name on that list, um, very, very extremely wealthy people can't be bothered to put their name on a list, right? They'll just go and buy it when it's there. So what they'll do is they will go to the dealership and they'll say, right, I want the latest so and so. And they'll go, well, you've got to wait X amount of time. They'll go, no, I don't want to wait. I want the next one. So then what'll happen is they will offer the person that has put their money down 2 years ago, they'll offer them what's called a premium. So they'll say, right, give this guy 50 grand, I'll take his place and he can take mine that'll be in another year's time. So that is a bit like when the spot market goes above the future market, you're paying a premium now just to get what you want. Does that make sense? Look at this. That little bar steward would have caught that an absolute cracker. Anyway, analysis was good. Idea was good. Didn't take it. We didn't lose any money. We're up for the day. Well, not on the personal account. We've not had a trade on the personal account. Uh, anyone take the shorts? Did that make sense regarding the premiums? So a very quick way of looking to see whether there's a market demand for something right now is you can look at the spot price and the future price. If the spot is above the future, then there's demand for it right now. So to take delivery of something right now, up 2K on scalps. Nice. Srini, was it yourself that mentioned you did something like 3,000 trades or something the other day? Was that you or someone else? 300 to 600. Unreal. Well, yeah, it was you now. 300 to 600. Bloody hell. Um, well, look, that sell-off was perfect. Hmm. I just realized we even had proper got my timings wrong, didn't I? I had plenty of time between thingy as well because he didn't start till 2:30, 3:30. Yeah. Oh God. Just realized also. How long have I been on stream, guys? I've just realized I've made a real boo boo. Shit. I just gotta do something. I made a right mess up. Might have just got another parking ticket. uh, there we go. So I just need to pay this. What's going on? Well, analysis was good. Execution, we sat on the sidelines. Being a quiet Monday, just the one trade. Um, so what we can look for here, guys, 15 minutes. If this candle closes bullish, we could, and we get a wick down, we could look to trade it back up. Sorry, I'm just filling this in quickly so I don't get another damn ticket. $247. Two, oh shucks. Two. It's still dropping. Oh damn it! Yeah, I bet I have. Way too late. 40 minutes. They're like vultures around here. That was a good call, Mark. Didn't take it, sadly. I hesitated due to my wins earlier. Nah, don't be don't worry about that. I didn't take it either. Reason I didn't take it was just I wanted to see a bit more of conviction from that 30-minute candle. If I'd have seen a bit more conviction and less of a wick, I'd have been all over it. Donvo's taken a sell. What now? You might actually get a winning trade. I've never seen anything so ridiculous. All right, okay. Donvo no stops. Uh, Now anywhere here, this zone, this is where we want to. In fact, I'll change to trading view because it's probably clearer, I think, for you guys. So let me get rid of that. So this area here, where the price currently sits right now, we're just going to wait for a 15-minute bullish candle, and then we've got clear candle space to trade back into to the upside. Closed all with 8K profit. Lovely, well done. You've had a great day. So the drinks are on Srini today. Look, Nasdaq's dropping. Nasdaq. I knew it. Let's have a look. Mm. Okay, so if it can, there's going to be more sells. Going to be more sells. Right, we're going to wait for the hourly to close. We're going to wait for the hourly to close on the Nasdaq. So in 9 minutes, and then if we get a wick up, we're going to sell the lows. So I'll bring this one down. So guys, let me know how you're getting on today. Have you taken any trades? We're going to wait for Nasdaq hourlies. So the low is... Now, I'm not going to take the Nasdaq on the personal because they're only allowing max 10 lots at the minute on Nasdaq for some reason. I can do it 2 times, but it's more difficult to manage that way. So I'll just do it here and I'll wait for gold or DAX on personal at the minute. So 7.5 minutes, guys. 7.5 minutes, and then we can look for potential shorts. 200 points back down there. What's that? What does that mean? I've never seen a... What does a pink box mean? I've no idea what that means, guys. So, Lightning, explain to me what's a super chat? I have no idea. Someone tell me what a super chat is. Super chat. I'm learning now. Tell me what a super chat is, please, guys. If I went back 20 plus years, a super chat would be for me. Oh, donations. Oh, lovely. Srini, that's very kind of you. Thank you, sir. I don't even know how you do that. I was going to say, super chat for me would be getting a lady's number many years ago, but now it's getting beers given to me online. Love it. Uh, well, I'm learning something new every day. So we're waiting for this candle to close, guys. We've got 6 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't go too far. But if it does, I think we can get more sells on gold. I think they're both going to drop. So the question is which. Right, I want to get these gold sells. I'm gonna slip on Nasdaq. Okay, So the gold sell. We close down here, guys. Wick up. I'm selling gold. I've got a Nasdaq gold. And they're all going to drop. What's Nasdaq down on? Oh, it's dropped hard. 342, 160, 170 points. All right, Nasdaq gold. 3 minutes. Powell, the stop loss hunter, walking the aisle to hunt stop loss. I'm glad we have our army commander Mark to help us. On gold, I can see a little resistance, 45, 20, 30. Yeah. So look, I again, what time? 11 till 3. So this candle's going to close in a few minutes. I'm just trying to work out which one I want to sell. I like both Nasdaq and gold. Three minutes. Okay. We might have to just let this one go, guys, if it keeps going. Jesus. All right. I'm getting magic keys set up. What we got? 50 seconds. What's the low? 46.50. Okay, so we're just going to wait for the wick up. So as soon as I get the wick up, okay, so orders in, partial TP, and the partial TP. Right, I'll show you, which one do you want me to show you? This one or MetaTrader? It's the same order on both. Which one do you want? Do you want the futures or MetaTrader? Let me know. Same order on both, but which screen do you want to see, guys? Okay, there we go. Same order. Underneath the low. Uh, okay, change of plan. I'm going to do a flip because we can get 50 points to the wick. What's the low? 22.40. 22.10. There we go. Okay, so there we go, guys. Change of order, and I'm going to give this a bit more clout. Stop loss. I mean, I've just put it random, just above 40, 50, should be 45.50. But anyway, it's going to be the high of this candle if we trigger. So it's a random place right now. As soon as we trigger, it'll be the high of the current candle, plus a couple of pips. So I've just moved it out of the way. So this stop loss really it doesn't mean anything, okay? Because this stop loss, in theory, is not going to be there. If this candle rolls over and we flip bearish, it's going to go straight down to above the high of the candle like that. So it's in a fictitious place now. And if the candle keeps going up, then we're going to cancel the order anyway. Uh, um, okay, guys, let's see what happens. We're getting close. And Move the stop down. Get to 35, not quite. Ooh, didn't quite hit the 35 pips. We'll get there. I was too busy looking at the future one, moving the stop down on that. Let me see if the break even's going to work. It will. Did we get? I'm messing with trying to get things level. There we go. Break even, guys. 35 pips. We're going to get pinged now. Why is that not stopped? Okay. There we go. Break even trade. So I'm going to replace it, but underneath the lows now. I'll update stats in a second. So 27 break even and 14 for the year. "23 minutes until Powell jumps on." Looks good on the lower time frame still. Yeah, I'll be all over this. We take out the lows, we're good to go. And this will be my last trade of the day because I've then got to go and do something. Now look at that. Was that a good call to break even? Is looking like a very good call now. But if it drops, we'll be there ready and waiting. All right. Yeah, I'm going to leave this order in, guys. It's not going nowhere. Uh, yeah, so Nasdaq can be NDX, it can be US Tech, US 100. There's loads of different uh, ticker codes for Nasdaq depending on liquidity provided to the broker. Come in. Yeah. Come in. Yeah. Yeah, we're in. So here it comes. How many of you got this order in? Erin does. Nice. No. Commander Chief, you're probably done for the day, right? He had his one trade or his so well, 18 minutes. We'll give it 45.20. Up here. But yeah, I mean, if you think about it, this level, right? In order for price to break the low, it's got to have gone through that and cleared it. So in theory, you're not risking anything of that level by placing a sell stop underneath here. We know Mr. Hawk Powell's probably going to do everything he can to piss Trump off, which I guess won't be a strong dollar, won't be a weak dollar. I guess you are watching 45.20s as resistance in the past on the H1 on the left hand side, and you don't want to sell on past resistance. Mm -mm -mm. 15-minute BPC long. Uh, Potential. Yeah, potential. I, I see why you're saying that, and it's something I was looking at earlier. But just the nature of that big move there, I feel like this is the start, and the fact that we've got Nasdaq. Let me see what Nasdaq's doing. Nasdaq and gold are doing the same thing. They're positively correlated. So I'm I'm still with the shorts. It's just that's my preference. I see this the start of a move lower, and this is just a pause. But if it goes up, it goes up. I don't lose anything. I just think it's going to drop. Think it's going to drop hard as well, but we'll see. I need it to drop quickly because I need to go. My my pregnant better half is calling me, and I'm saying I'm waiting for a trade, and she's like, "Well, I'm waiting for something else." Okay, come on, gold. This is what I see. Big drop incoming. Did I really just whistle down here? I'm sorry, guys. That would have been bloody awful. The beauty of the market is this: in the same moment, both a buyer and seller can be right. It all depends on the perspective and strategy. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I only want to be right for about 4 or 5 minutes. After that, anyone else can be right. I don't need to be right all day. Just for 4 or 5 minutes, and I'm a happy man. Oh, you got to stop these short. What does that mean? ROFL. This is where you make me feel old. Anyone know what ROFL means? Oh, rolling on the floor laughing. Okay. Come on. Here we go. I've got to stop whistling. It'd be a horrible down headset. 12 minutes. Here she goes. Come on. So I need to go in 11 minutes, guys. I need to go in 11 minutes. So I'm not going to get to see old JP speech. But I will cancel the audit if I have to go. And then I will probably regret I didn't stay. But unfortunately, needs must. Come on, let's go. 1704. That's fine. There we go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, you. Let's get there. I'm going to hit break even in a second because we've hit the number there. So it's break even regardless. Come on, let's hit a TP. Come on, $1. Two break even trades. Two break even trades. There we go, guys. Okay, that's it. There was just close. I mean, look, first one would have done it, but there we go. Oh, it's gonna go. It's gonna drop. I promise you, it's gonna drop. But I hit break even there because I've got to go and like I've got to go now. Yeah, no worries. I think it'll drop, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. Either way, we've got two break even trades. Let me just update the results, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Well, not all of you. Um, Commander Chief, I've just got to dash out now, and then I've got to pick my little one up from school. As soon as I get back, I will drop you links for all the channels. Okay, so don't think that I have forgotten you. And guys, for anyone else that wants to join, the lifetime offer is there. I've just posted the link right now. It's on for 24 hours because there was issues on Friday with people trying to do the Klarna option. So you got 24 hours there. Um, I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. for members. Okay, guys, take care. Have a great evening and stay disciplined through Powell's speech. Okay, bye, guys. Bye, 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 bye.